What up, man? We're going to cover some boxing real quick. David Benavidez, he's boxing tonight. And this is a warm-up fight for him, should be, because this is the guy I think that could beat Canelo. I said this in my last video. This is the guy I think that could beat Canelo. And if he wins this fight, he'd be knocking on Canelo's door, so to speak, because he's undefeated. He's 23-0. And Canelo shouldn't duck this guy. He should actually fight this guy. Now, Canelo does get a tad bit better boxing skill set than Benavidez, but Benavidez got a longer arm reach. And I seen Laura fight Canelo, so I know guys that could give Canelo problems. And Benavidez would be a guy that could give Canelo problems. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be a guy that could give him problems. And also, Tank Davis will be boxing pretty soon here on Showtime. And on Showtime pay-per-view, you get Darren Williams. Yes, former NBA player Darren Williams will be, I repeat, Darren Williams will be a professional boxer. Yes, he will be a professional boxer. So he's going to make his attempt to be a professional boxer. Hexford Zach. Whoa, what does that mean? Hex. Man, is that some type of ritual type of stuff, man? That's sounding kind of familiar. Yeah, Max Holloway. Oh, yo, isn't that the same contest with Cyborg was fighting? I know Cyborg is back. She beat Ronda Rousey. You know, a lot of people used to say she's half man, half woman, and half cyborg. You know, so it's a lot with that, man. But we almost about to get into it. Davis is in the ring right now. Benavidez is not in there yet. Now, his last win was unanimous decision. He's a solid boxer, but he should be beat. Oh, okay. Man, they got all these different leagues for these UFC-style fights, man. But nevertheless, man, it's on and popping with this boxing, man. And here come Benavidez, hometown favorite. His brother was fighting to a draw fight just a couple minutes ago. Good fight. But Benavidez is the main dog in the family. And he going to have to eat. And he going to try to get this W tonight. We're going to see how he going to come out. And we're going to see how he wins. If he wins. I think he should win because I think he could beat Canelo. Also, Showtime did show the replay of Canelo and Plant, just in case you missed it a week later. So Benavidez is walking to the ring now with Mexican colors wrapped around his body. He's the best at 168. Canelo, come get some of that smoke. I wonder if Canelo will fight this guy. Wow. Everybody have Porter over Crawford. That's something. Because I always looked at Porter as a stepping stone for like a real good boxer, you know? And this is a good fight, but it's not the main fight people wanted to see. We should have got Spence versus Crawford. You know, this is another case of boxing not giving us the fights that we really want to see. But if we had to do a secondary fight, it'd be Crawford versus Porter. What's going on with the NBA today? I know the Clippers played today. They played Karl Anthony Towns and them boys. Fresh off a win with the Lakers, they beat the curse. Because the Lakers used to own that team. They used to own them a lot. You know what I'm saying? So the Lakers used to own them a lot. And they used to beat them. Now, Davis is 27. Benavidez is 24. Benavidez is 6 foot tall. And Davis is 5'10". And they both close to the same weight, 167, 169. But Benavidez got a longer arm reach. And I think that's the day to give Canelo just the problems to beat Canelo. So yeah, yeah, and that that's what it's going to take to beat a guy like Canelo, man. But I always know Canelo was going to beat Plant, so it's not like oh my God, I can't believe he won type of thing. Ugh. That's right. Why you laughing sometimes? See, I'm calling myself James Bond. Why they laughing? I'm doing my James Bond. That's what I'm doing right now. Din, 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 din. I'm being James Bond in his house. That's what I'm trying to say. I'll explain it to you guys later if you don't know what I'm talking about. Then mission successful. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't watch the James Bond movie, check it out. No Time to Die. Yo, that's by far one of the most weirdest James Bond movies. The ending is gonna have you like, what? You never seen that type of ending in the James Bond movie, But it's one of my top 10 movies of the year. I'm a bit of a movie buff. I'm gonna talk about movies on my other channel. What up, great one? Showtime Boxing, by the way. Everybody, this fight is on Showtime Boxing. I'm gonna go in and out with the audio a little bit, just so YouTube won't kick me off it, but I stick some in there, but let's just see how they sound with the music. Listen to the crowd. Fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with green. Ooh, they ready. It's live in Arizona. They ready. Live in Arizona. Oh yeah, they work for the NBA right now. Adam Silvercup gave this to me. Oh, I want to show y'all something. Look. Capri Suns. Just what I call the Phoenix Suns. I used to call them this, Capri Suns. This thing is frozen as ice. But I did my James Bond thing today. I had to, man. I had to do my James Bond thing. Bond. James Bond. Yeah. He's back, boy. James Bond is back. I'm being like a secret agent in my house right now, knocking everything off on sight. A certain someone in this house don't know about it, but we're gonna keep that a secret because I'm doing my thing right now. Then once it hits the gold mark, it's already there, boy. It's already there. Representing Mexico. And here come the Benavidez family, as you can see. Why wives at these boxing fights always look like they about to cry for their husband? It's a combat sport. Okay, he's gonna get messed up a little bit, but chances is he may still survive. Boxing's been around for decades. It'd be all right. Just a punch to the face. And I'm drinking a Capri Sun. Yo, man, I could be like a secret agent. The government, the CIA, need to like hire me. Michael Jordan won't meet with Kanye West. Why? What does Michael Jordan have to do with Kanye West? Mike's from another generation. Mike don't rock with hip hop. That don't mean he's an Uncle Tom or anything like that. You got to understand, Michael Jordan is not from the hip hop era. So you got to respect that. Michael Jordan's from the doo-wop era. Doo-wop, doo-wop. Mike take a lot of things personal. Once you say something about Mike, that's a wrap. You see, Michael Jordan was about to get on Kelly Oubre about taking the shot. I mean, that's just how Jordan is, man. Mike don't play no games. Oh, we got a good fight so far. Who's watching this fight? Oh, I think. Can y'all hear the audio? Because I don't want YouTube to try to keep this audio a little low. You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez. David's just prancing around the ring. Didn't throw a punch yet. I think he could. Definitely, he could average 10. It's only 5 points. He's a scorer. So he could give you 5. He could give you 10 to 15 points. But his legs probably break down. Mike's body is done. That's all them cigars, man. David Ben tracking his target down. Now, Benavidez is a little tall and lanky. So that's the one thing against Canelo that I think that Canelo could exploit. But I still think he could beat Canelo. This guy got shorts that says STD on them. I don't know what that if that's right. Or S. Okay. I was going crazy there. I was like, what's going on? Yo, hey man, I probably give Mike the business right now. I think I'm more athletic than Mike. I don't know if Mike could even still dunk. That's all Mike need to hear. What you said? Come meet me at the park. Bring a basketball, boy. That's what Mike would say. Yeah, he is kind of out of shape. But he got punching power, a great one, and he could swing. He's undefeated, 23-0. I think Canelo could beat this guy if he stays in the pocket, but this guy would give Canelo problems. Same way Laurie gave Canelo problems. NFL tomorrow. It's all sports, man. It's all sports. If you got some NFL news, some NBA news, some boxing news, come holler at me. Those are 3 sports I cover the most. You know, I say sports channel, I'm supposed to cover all of them, but those are the ones I cover the most. Don't forget to watch that Will Smith movie based off Serena Williams. He plays the father of Serena Williams. Now, another movie of the year for me, if you like movies, is a movie called Nobody. Yo, that movie was tight. Watch a movie called Nobody. You will love it. Oh, that's Davis. That's Tank. That's Tank Davis. Let's see who this dude is. Yo, what's up? Yo, you came in. You got to unmute yourself, whoever that was. But it's round 2. Benavidez. Now, see how long arms Benavidez punches is? See, all he got to do is keep you at bay and throw punches. I think Davis is going to get knocked out in this fight. I really do. You think Tank Davis is overrated? Well, he boxes this December. You could put that overrated to test this December if you think. You see if he's going to get exposed. Yeah, it's Javante Davis, but we call him Tank. Tank Davis is what I call him. Little short, light-skinned brother. Trying to be like Steph Curry's skin complexion. Yo. The name is Bond. Prince Bond. All these gadgets. Oh, you answered it. I don't think he's overrated, but he's solid. You know, I think Floyd is probably not promoting him that well, if you ask me. I think he should have been a household name by now. You know, he should have been promoted the same way as Earl Spence Jr. and all them other boys. Yeah, Prince Bond. Second round so far. Benavidez pretty much owns the 168 division. Undefeated. Look at them rapid punches by David. Uh-oh, here come Davis. Come right back. Flurry of punches. Oh, my God. And it's on pay-per-view, too, man. How is Jake Paul getting pay-per-view fights? Oh, he's actually going to become like a celebrity here, man. Good punches, son. Good punches. These two dudes was going back at it with each other. Punch for punch. Now, Benavidez loves doing that rapid punch thing. He like doing that. That's his punching style. What's up, Renegade? Combat sports are better than basketball.
Yo, what's up?
They are. What up, son?
Yo, how you been?
You chilling, man? What's good?
Not much, nothing much.
Word. You seen this fight?
Yeah, I am. I just tuned into it.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
You saw those rapid punches by Benavidez?
Yeah.
He like doing that. That's his move right there, man.
Yeah.
But yo, what we got for the NFL tomorrow, man?
Well, my Bears are on a bye week this week. So,
oh, you on a bye week?
Yeah, my Bears are on a bye week.
Oh, okay. Wait, what is your team besides the Bears? Let's say if it's a bye week. What other teams do you like besides the Bears, or respect, so to speak?
I don't know. I respect the Bills.
Okay.
I don't know. I like watching certain players play. Like, I like Mahomes.
Okay.
I have respect for Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, man. Oh, and it's round 3 so far.
You heard going to the Rams, right?
Oh yeah. I heard about the Rams. Yeah, they stacked now, man.
Yeah.
Like LA may have something to share about. So imagine if the Lakers win the championship and the Rams.
I think they're winning the Super Bowl.
You think so?
At this point, it's pretty because the only other team that could probably beat them are the Buccaneers, and then the Bills. I don't see any other team beating them.
Zach is asking, do you respect the Buccaneers?
Left hook partially blocked by Davis.
Say that again.
Zach is asking, do you respect Tampa Bay?
I mean, I don't have anything against anyone. Like teams I don't like. I don't like the Packers, and I don't like the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
And I don't like the Steelers either. Like I can't stand that fan base with the Steelers.
Yeah. Oh, no question, man.
They're like a lot of fan bases that I just don't like.
Renegade said Robert Woods tore his ACL.
Yeah. So Odell's going to have a bigger role tomorrow.
Damn. Man, okay. What other games we got on tomorrow, though?
Big ones.
Yeah.
There's
there we go. Yo, Davis hanging in there.
There's the Saints and the Titans.
Okay.
But Titans, I mean, the Saints lost their QB. And there's Packers and Seahawks.
That would have been a good one if Russell Wilson was playing and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is not back yet, right?
No, Rodgers is back.
Oh, Rodgers is back?
Yeah, Russell Wilson is questionable.
Okay, now if Russell Wilson played, then we got ourselves a game on our hands.
So it's possible Russell Wilson, because Rodgers cleared. It's possible not Brady. Sorry. It's possible Russell Wilson might play tomorrow.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So what's going on in the streets of Chi-Town, man?
Huh?
What's going on in the streets of Chicago?
Nothing much.
How is it in Chi-Town? Is it live like compared to like New York or LA, or is it quiet sometimes?
I mean, I live in the suburb areas, so it's not too bad. If you go
Okay.
like west side or south side,
Yeah.
that's where it's pretty bad.
But you have been to the city location for a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How far are you from the city?
Like maybe like max with traffic, maybe 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
It depends because traffic is crazy when you go to downtown area. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kobe White is coming back from the Bulls too. Maybe by Monday.
I don't like him in this offense.
You don't like him?
Kobe White guy.
Davis hanging in there a little bit, man.
Yep. Are you streaming this?
Huh? Oh no, this is live on Showtime.
Oh, Showtime. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, man. Let's see what else is going on, man. What about Monday Night Football? What we got for that?
Niners and Rams.
Oh, I'm going with the Rams on that.
Yeah.
THT playing tonight. Okay.
Oh, Lakers play tonight?
I didn't even know the Lakers play tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that either.
Cat Williams showed up against the Lakers, man. He did his thing. Oh, look at Benavidez.
Did you see
Nice
the Bulls?
punches.
Did you see the Bulls get killed yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
The Lakers played. Okay, Lakers played. Oh, he said Lakers play the Spurs tomorrow. That's what G Money is saying.
Okay. Right now, I think it's NBA talk is like way too early to talk about it. We have to wait till like.
Well, in terms of giving the awards, you are right on that. You know, because it's still
Even
early
like in terms of like who's who, I don't think we know who's who till like March, April. That's where we know which teams are legit, which teams are not.
Hell yeah. Oh, look at that long. He got that long reach, man. Benavidez got them long arms. But the other guy is staying in the pocket. All he got to do is throw punches inside the pocket. No, you don't want to get caught in that. Uh-oh, here we go. He taking a bunch of punches. You see that?
How much time is your? I'm
it's a slugfest. They going at it. Say he leaking too.
How much time is left in the round for you?
It's our fourth round with like 50 something seconds left. They laughing and going at it, boy. Now this is a fight. This is what you call boxing. I hope you're seeing this, bro. Just take a look at that flurry of punches.
Yeah, I'm streaming this, so I'm a little behind.
Oh, he try to hold the dude now. It is a WWE match now.
Wait, why is your internet so slow?
Oh, nice good punch by Benavidez. Oh, he gonna drop him. He gonna drop him in the fourth round, probably. Oh, he took a hard white. And he taking more jabs to the face. This is why I keep telling Benavidez could probably beat Canelo, man. His punching accuracy is pretty good. What a fight. What a fight. That's how you box. That's how you box. And now this is what you call an entertaining boxing match. No running around, no prancing. I think Great One had a little misconnection with his Wi-Fi. Man, he's missing a good fight, man. Yo, Great One, you are missing a good fight. Yo, if y'all watching this on Showtime, all right, salute it. Watch it on Showtime. Support good boxing fights. This is what you want. This is what you're going to get. Good boxing fights. Now this is what you call a boxing fight. Oh, look at that hard right. Caught him straight to the face. Boom. Benavidez caught him with a hard right. Let me try to. You hear that? Look at that crowd. Woo! Look at that crowd. They ready. Fifth round, and these guys went toe-to-toe blows. You know? This is what we wanted to see from Floyd. A boxing fight, an actual fight. Not that. Oh, look at that hard one. Oh, Benavidez caught him. Benavidez rock his box. Here we go, son. Woo! Hear that? Yo, Benavidez is nasty. I'm telling y'all, Benavidez is nasty. He could beat Canelo. He'll rock Canelo's bells. Hard punching. He stays in the pocket. He could go in and he could punch out. Benavidez got hands. Benavidez got hands, boy.
Yeah, sorry, but I logged out.
It's all good. Did you see some of this fight?
Yeah.
Bro, you see how he catching him?
Yeah.
Fifth round. Benavidez got that punching power, man. And plus he can make blows. It's 72 to 18. The other guy only got 18 on the scorecard. Benavidez got 72. That shows you how much damage he putting on his boy. Oh, another uppercut. Oh, yeah. Well, what round are you in? A great one. Oh, yo, I think your Wi-Fi acting up again. Yo, Zach, you need to watch this, bro. You need to check this out. I don't know if y'all can hear it a little bit. I'm going to turn it down. You know what I'm saying? But hold on. Oh, here come Davis. Davis is making the comeback. Davis is making the comeback. He ain't going out like that. Uh-oh. Benavidez is telling him, bring it. Benavidez is telling him, bring it. He said to the chest, then clocked him. Doing this, then clocked him. Benavidez, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yo, check this fight out. This is a fight. This is the stuff to get people excited when we watching the fight. No prancing around, no dancing, action. You hear that? Look how the crowd go. Nice move. Benavidez is telling him to bring it. That's what I like. A dude that's a killer. He said, bring it. I want all the smoke. That's how I like my basketball. All the smoke. That's how I like my boxing. All the smoke. No prancing around. No being afraid. Give me all the smoke. I want to inhale it all. Competitive. Want to win. By all means necessary. Take them out. That's the type of sports we was raised on. Animal instinct, like Ma Deep said. Oh, okay. So that's between y'all two with that one. Nice blow. Yo, how is Davis hanging in this fight? He should have been knocked down by now. You got to give this brother props. He bleeding at the mouth, and he's still hanging in there. 6th round out of 10. I don't know if Davis could handle and stay for a full 10 more rounds. I had one on me a couple days ago. Yo. Yo, see when I said I was James Bond? Another spy came and took me out. Yo.
Yeah, I think Benavidez wins this so far.
Oh yeah, he's definitely winning it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how Davis even staying in this fight. Oh, look at that, yo. Damn. And Davis say, come on, bring it. Davis ain't taking it there. Davis ain't backing down. He get punched like 10 or 6 times, come right back and do 10, 6 punches more. Now, great when this is what Floyd should have been doing. Floyd don't got the power to do this. If this was a Floyd fight, you probably been going to sleep by now. You probably had your pillow going to sleep.
That Canelo fight was kind of boring too, to be honest.
Huh?
That Canelo fight from I think what was it, a week ago?
Oh yeah.
That was kind of like putting me to sleep the way that fight went too.
He said that was putting me to sleep.
you don't think so?
No, yeah, it was up there, bro. I had some boxes that put me to sleep sometimes. Floyd was one of them. Though.
That's why I prefer UFC over boxing.
Oh, look at that. Man, Davis punching right back.
What is a sixth round for you?
6th round. And it's just a slugfest. Whoa, yeah. But yo, you never got bored watching some Floyd fights?
I mean, there's some where like where I was just pissed off because I don't think he should have won the fight, but he won. Because like his opponents were doing
he definitely had that scorecard dang in his pocket.
Because his opponents were doing more than him in a lot of those fights.
Yeah, bro. If you watch some of his fights, you will fall asleep doing something. Especially some of the early ones, and I thought those ones have been more action packed.
Like I remember, who was that last guy he fought before Conor McGregor?
You mean his last real professional fight?
It was before the McGregor fight. It was in 2015. Who was he? Who was that against?
That could be Andre Berto. Maybe
that was right after. That was like a few months after
Pacquiao.
Yeah.
That's Andre Berto.
Yeah, that fight was boring.
Yeah, that definitely that was a candy pick match. She just wanted to go out on the easy win.
Yeah. To be Rocky Marciano.
Oh, look at that. Yo, you seeing this?
I think you're a little ahead of me.
Yo, bro, you got to see this 6th round, bro. These dudes is going at it. Yeah, this is what I'm calling a boxing fight, bro. What round are you up to?
I'm in 6th round. It just started.
It just started for you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm a round ahead of you.
Yeah.
Wait till you see, man. All I got to do is just say, watch it.
From Benavidez. Shut it down. Well, Benavidez having a difficult time in shutting it down. Although that shot almost.
There you go. Benavidez is giving the crowd what they want. And this is in his hometown of Arizona. So you know he was going to bring it.
Yeah, of course.
You got to get Davis props, man. He hanging in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, my favorite Floyd fight, there's a couple, though. Some were boring to me, but there are some that I like. I liked the Ricky Hatton fight. I liked that.
I'm not going to lie. I thought the McGregor fight was not entertaining.
Oh nah, man, I didn't like that one. I liked the Ricky Hatton one. That was tight. The one against Zab Judah was tight. You know, even though he shouldn't have been boxing Zab Judah.
That one against Medina, he should have lost that one.
Yeah, that's why he took that fight immediately because people was thinking that.
Yeah.
But he should have gave Oscar that rematch because a lot of people was thinking Oscar won.
Yeah.
And he never gave Oscar that rematch. And Oscar was
what about the one against Cotto? Did you like that one?
I liked that one.
Yeah.
I liked that one. Yeah. Oh, look, like he had enough. He had enough. That's it. Yo, he just Davis just quit like this.
What round are you on?
Yeah, he gave it his all though, man. But that's it.
What round are you on?
Oh, I'm on. This is the 7th round.
Okay.
Benavidez finishes him off in the 7th round with a flurry of punches. That was enough. Now, as you see towards that end of the 6th, look how many punishment he's taking. Look how much punishment Davis is taking. They had to throw the white flag in. Because he could have suffered some brain damage at all these hits he keep taking. So when your fighter is getting beat up too much, you got to know when to end the fight.
Yeah, he's not even doing it. He's just playing defense at this point.
Yeah.
And look, these big guys too, their like fists are so big that like you see more knockouts. And
Oh yeah, this is the 168 division. This guy is gonna. This is the guy Canelo need to box. Canelo.
No, but this Benavidez dude is now just he just the rough end of it.
Yep, told you, man. Too much punches, bro. This is the guy Canelo need to fight. I keep saying that I think he could beat Canelo, but Canelo won't. Canelo probably he doing what Floyd do. He only take hand-picked fights. He's in a position where he could pick his opponents. Yep. So whenever you could pick your opponents, you're gonna pick people you could beat.
Yeah.
What a fight, man. Good fight.
Yeah, but I still think out of any athlete in history, I think Floyd's the most overrated athlete.
Yeah, I mean, you could make a case. He's definitely up there. He's definitely up there, man.
At least, like, I know you'll say LeBron, but there's a point of LeBron's career where you could say he was like undisputed, the best player in the league. Okay. Miami days, he was untouchable. But then with Floyd, I don't think he was the best from his era. I think Manny Pacquiao was better than him.
Okay, I can agree with that. Now, like I said, Floyd is definitely up there, man. It's because all his fights end in decision mostly.
Yeah, so he has the refs in his spot, and then he handpicks his opponent.
Yeah, and it's just like if a fight goes down to the decision with Floyd, even if you outbox him,
it's gonna be
they're all biased. They're still gonna give it to Floyd because that's his gimmick. It's like, oh, what a great display of boxing skill, you know. So they're in love with that, you know. Oh, the guy throw that white flag in there, like what? Oh, see, Davis put his head down and was like, you know what? That's enough. I think David still wanted to continue boxing. You see the throw white flag in there?
Yeah.
Look at that last play. His manager threw the white flag in. That was it.
The ref's like, you're done.
That was it. Yeah. That's it. He's done, man. Once your guy in the corner says, hey, you throw that white flag in, we quit. Every time I see a white flag in a ring for boxing, I think of Rocky IV when Apollo Creed got killed.
Yeah.
The guy is screaming, he's throwing out the right flag. Yeah. No.
I had that on VHS.
Oh, okay. Oh, VHS? Look who's going back classic.
Yeah. The Stallone movies I used to have them all on VHS.
Oh, okay.
What was I gonna say? You watch UFC or no?
Oh yeah.
Did you watch a fight last week against Covington and Usman?
No, I didn't get to watch that one.
Oh, that was a good ass fight.
I missed.
Oh, I feel like nowadays I feel like UFC is just more entertaining.
Okay. Well, I mean, as far for sports go, what's your top 3 most entertaining sports to watch?
Now or like
now? Just right now. If I tell you, if I just came to Earth from another planet and I said, show me the best sports.
Right now, I'd say probably NFL, and then I'd say UFC's up there.
Okay.
No order for me, but those are probably the 2. Even boxing nowadays is not. It's not what it was.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Yeah,
but this
now
fight,
if we're talking about back in the day,
that's
probably the NBA would probably be up there. But nowadays, NBA is like my last right now.
The NBA is like a soap opera. It got all the storylines.
Yeah. And then like the style they play, like no defense.
Yeah.
Lazy defenders.
Oh yeah.
That's why they have zone defense. It's because the players are lazy to play defense. Zone defense.
Yeah, they always bail out an offensive sequence with a 3-point shot.
Yeah.
You know, forget attacking the basket. Let's just end this play off with a 3-point shot.
Yep. The mid-range game is so dead now.
A lot of aspects of the game is dead.
Yeah.
Posting up is dead. Even driving to the basket is not as common as you used to.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, I know a lot of people nowadays that don't even watch NBA that much because it's not entertaining anymore. And people are tired of this super team stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Super teams definitely did put a hurt on the NBA in ratings, definitely. You know, or just watching in general. I think when it first happened, they got on stage, they did all of that. People was fascinated with it because they never seen it before.
Yeah.
Then you had your share of people that was like, oh, I don't like that in general. But a lot of people still tuned in because they never seen that before. Like, yo, LeBron, Bosh,
but then when Katie went to Golden State, it was obvious that it was going to be Cleveland and Golden State in the finals.
Oh yeah.
Like
I think KD was the nail in the coffin.
yeah.
I think once he did that, people really had a disdain for it.
Like those years, it was so obvious which two teams were going to the finals. Like
Yeah.
there was no way another team. The only other teams that were closer were probably the Spurs, but then Kawhi got injured. But other than that, it was going to be obvious that the Cavs and the Warriors are going to meet in the finals.
Oh yeah. So yeah, man. Let's see. Are you hearing the audio from this fight? Is he calling out Canelo?
I exited out because that thing was laggy.
So yeah, man. But there's a lot of stuff, man. That super teams definitely killed it though.
Yeah.
You know, they gave the players way too much power. That's one.
Yeah.
Super teams is another one. Average team scores what, like 130 points now. So there's no defense being played.
Yep.
Every game is like an all-star game almost.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of players these days, like Zion, he's only in the league 2 years, and you're already out of shape in 2 years.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. But it still has the best storylines for I guess
I'm not,
off the court and all that
the
stuff.
ratings show otherwise.
Yeah, I know. That is definitely true. You know, but I don't know. For some reason, if you see sports, like you turn on ESPN, all the drama is coming from the NBA for the most part.
Yeah.
Rather it's Ben
Those are
Simmons.
the only sports I'm like really into right now. I love the NFL. And then I love UFC.
See, that only thing I have with the NFL, I think they could get promoted a little differently to make people talk about it. But because for some reason I don't see
ratings are a lot higher than NBA.
Oh yeah, of course. That's always been the case. But it's in terms of talking about it, I don't see people even debating about football too much. But I would see people literally trying to get into a fist fight over the NBA.
Oh, did you hear some dude shot someone in a LeBron Jordan debate?
How dare you? Boom, boom. This is what I'm talking about, though. Yeah. You could go to a local barbershop and have an argument with somebody about the NBA. But football is just like, okay, you like your team, I like my team, and there's no conflict.
It's filled with bandwagon fans. That is another thing. With NBA,
a lot of
either a Lakers fan or a Warriors. It's like you're a fan of these typical team. You don't hear someone saying, "I'm a Timberwolves fan."
Yeah.
Like with NFL, you see like people being fans of like the worst teams, like diehard Lions fans.
Yeah, but in the NFL period, it's all you like the team really, because a lot of basketball is just star driven. If your favorite player go to a certain team, you're gonna root for that team.
There's like so many Chicagoans that are Laker fans over here.
Huh?
There's so many Chicagoans that are Laker fans over here.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That could be borderline bandwagon, or maybe they're just LeBron fans.
Well, yeah. He follows whatever team LeBron goes to. That's his team.
Yeah. So that's why
he follows the Bears, but then when it comes to NBA, he doesn't like the Bulls.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Davis says he thinks that he could have continued fighting. Yeah, you could continue fighting, but you would have had a black eye. You probably couldn't been able to see. I mean, he was taking too much damage, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to know when to say, "Hey, this is not my fight. I'm done." You know, just take that L. But he came out like a warrior, though. You know.
Did you hear?
Salute.
Did you hear there might be a Wilder and Fury fight again?
Oh wow! I mean, I will watch it, but I think it's pretty much over.
I think Fury already has his number.
Yeah, you know.
I think it's pointless, but then but people are gonna watch it though.
Oh yeah. Hey yo, G Money, what's the NBA scoop today, brother?
I mean, the Cavs continue to roll, the Wizards continue to roll. I mean, it's early in the season. I know guys like Zach is gonna say, "Oh, the Cavs and Wizards are gonna make the playoffs," but
wait, what would you guys talking about in the chat?
He still overhypes the Warriors. Oh, the Warriors are going to the finals. It's like I don't buy into the Warriors are gonna go to the finals. I don't buy into that. And people need to understand this, and I can't believe I'm repeating myself. Listen, not everyone's going to overcome an Achilles injury and an ACL. You know what I mean? Clay has 2 injuries. He hasn't played in 2 seasons.
Oh, yeah.
People need to understand this, okay? Not only does Clay have to hit shots in the playoffs, he has to defend. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Remember, when you have an Achilles and an ACL, it's hard for you to move. People keep saying, oh, Clay looks good in videos. What does that mean? It's videos. It doesn't mean it's going to look good on the court.
Ben Simmons looked good on videos too.
That's my point. Ben was shooting threes like crazy in videos. What do you do on the court? Nothing offensively.
I mean, the argument, I agree with you too, but the argument people are making is that Clay's game is not dependent on his athleticism. It's dependent
I
on
understand that, but you still need your feet to help you shoot. I'm sorry, you still need your feet to help you shoot the ball and help you land. You get what I'm saying?
So you said that you would pick the Suns to beat the Warriors in the playoffs?
Yes.
If they meet?
Yes. Because here's what we have to consider. Devin Booker's going to exploit Klay Thompson on defense. Klay isn't going to move as quick, as good as he was back then. Also, DeAndre Ayton will feast on the Warriors in the paint. People keep saying Draymond Green's going to stop him. Are you kidding me? Dude, Draymond.
They probably dinking on Whiteside or baking on Whiteside.
The man
Wiseman, sorry. Yeah.
But Wiseman has no playoff experience, and he's injury prone too.
Man.
So Zach told me that Draymond Green would stop DeAndre Ayton. Are you on crack, man? No, he's not.
Wait, who's going to stop who?
Zach thinks that Draymond Green will stop DeAndre Ayton in the paint. I don't believe that.
I mean, DeAndre Ayton is not really a scorer, though. He's more of like a rebounder type of guy.
No, I understand that, but he can score in the paint. I'm not saying he's a great scorer, but he can score in the paint.
And he can, but that's not what they rely him on, though.
Are you talking about the Suns? Yeah. And also, he can also hit a mid-range shot. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like DeAndre Ayton's some scrub that can't score. He can score in the paint. The main reason why he struggled in the finals is because the Milwaukee Bucks had length and size. If the Atlanta Hawks were in the finals, you think DeAndre Ayton would have had a better series if it was the Atlanta Hawks? You would have had a better series if they played the Hawks because they didn't, other than maybe Capella, they didn't have rim protectors. The Bucks had Brook Lopez and Giannis that protect the rim. Of course, he's going to struggle in that series. The Warriors, who's a rim protector? James Wiseman, who has no playoff experience?
Word.
I mean, like I said, it depends on like injuries too. But I think the Warriors could go to the Western Conference Finals, though.
Depending on who they see, it depends on the matchup, though.
I mean, it depends on Steph, though, how he plays, because he's going to have to carry a big load, though.
But they're going to need more than
He has to go like 2018 LeBron mode.
Yo, what's up, Tay?
Wait, what happened again? Who said wait? Why does Zach say
the Warriors
Draymond Green can stop DeAndre Ayton?
He's not. He's not gonna stop him in the paint, though. I'm not saying Ayton is Shaq. I'm not saying that. But DeAndre Ayton, if you actually watched the playoffs last year, he shot 70% from the field until the finals, going into the finals. He dominates against small teams, though. The Warriors are not huge.
Oh yeah,
they're not a huge team though. They are just a small team.
I mean, you don't have to be huge in today's NBA though.
Yeah, but you might need some sort of rim protection a little bit. You need some sort of rim protection a little bit.
Word. Hey, yo, Tay, what you think of Karl Anthony Towns yesterday?
Hey, man, they played good. We played good, man. It's still early. It's still early, but THT is coming to save.
Okay. Wait, you really think Horton Tucker is the key? That's it?
Yep. I don't care about LeBron.
Zach, the Lakers don't have
we don't care about LeBron.
They're 7-6, man. Stop.
Okay, so what is it that THT bringing to the Lakers that you think they need?
He can drive.
True.
He still can drive, but he still got to work on his little bit. He still got to work on his jumper a little bit.
And Lakers still don't get that much 3-point shooting though. I think they're gonna need that at some point. So
yep. Man, 80. He needs to stop taking 3-pointers. Man, 80 clear center because he.
Did you guys hear? Ticket says that they should trade Karl Anthony Towns and D'Lo for Westbrook and Anthony Davis.
Why would the Lakers trade with AD?
The Lakers, no. That's a bad trade if you're the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't mind doing D'Lo for Westbrook.
D'Lo would be a good move, but I like D'Angelo Russell, but he's going to stay healthy and he's inconsistent too. He's a good player, but he's inconsistent sometimes.
Well, but I agree on your. Remember you?
He used to play for us.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, D'Angelo just for Russell Westbrook, flat out? Is that what you saying?
I'm the Lakers. I would do it.
I don't know, man.
No, I don't know about that.
I'm 50.
You gotta give me.
Move.
You gotta have to give me something else.
And don't forget he's injury prone too. Russell's injury prone.
We just need good role players.
Yeah.
Okay, Tay, what's your team?
He's a Lakers fan.
Oh, Lakers fan. Seriously, that's every NBA fan I meet. Laker fan.
I'm a Knicks fan, though. I'm a Knicks fan.
Well,
We
majority
need good role
comments
players.
to your guy.
No more super teams, LeBron. We won't need no more super teams.
Well, the
Now, are
Lakers
you a
one.
LeBron fan or are you actually a Lakers fan?
Laker fan.
Okay, that's good.
Oh yeah.
So you were rocking with the Lakers before LeBron came.
All right.
Huh?
All
You
right.
were rocking
Z,
with the Lakers
okay.
before LeBron came.
Yep. I've been rocking the Lakers since my
All
day.
right,
life.
see, once the Warriors
My
lose
Lakers,
in the playoffs, I don't want to hear
Lakers
injury
fans,
excuses.
we don't
I
care
don't want to
about
hear about
LeBron
COVID. I don't want to hear about
much.
none. I'll be like, I told you so. Once the Warriors lose in the playoffs, I don't want to hear about excuses. I don't want to hear about who was out. I kept warning people, man.
Now, if the Warriors did make the finals, though,
if they win the championship, I'll come in here and say, hey, I was wrong. Zach was right. Stephen A was right. I'll take my loss. But
hey, I will be with you, G Money, because I don't believe the Warriors can win the championship.
Like I said, if it happened, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, I mean, that's you, man. That's fine. I'm just saying that,
you know what I'm saying? I try to tell people start and listen to these sports announcers that not everything you say is necessarily true.
That's what I'm saying. People keep saying the Warriors win the finals. You haven't seen Clay play in 2 years. No matter if he's athletic or not, it's still going to take him basketball shape. He's not going to just drop 40, 30 right away. Also, his defense won't be the same. People keep saying the Warriors will play small ball. You need some sort of rim protection in the playoffs, though. Why do you think Milwaukee won it last year? Because that's some sort of rim protector.
Word.
And remember, James Wiseman hasn't played in the playoffs. Jordan Poole hasn't played in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Steph has.
Doesn't matter.
Steph,
Jordan Poole, it doesn't
Draymond,
matter.
They've all played in the playoffs.
Clay hasn't been healthy. Draymond Green, teams are going to sag off him to shoot the ball. Iguodala's old. Steph Curry will be Steph Curry, but teams are going to focus on Steph Curry, though. You know what I mean, Prince? Steph Curry's not going to just have it easy in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I have one friend who's a Warriors fan. When I brought him the stuff you were saying, he said he'll bet 500 that they would beat the Suns in the series.
No, I picked the Suns to win. I'm sticking. Look, I got the Nets winning the championship. I think Brooklyn's going to fix their problems. I'm just saying that.
Well, it depends on Kyrie. If Kyrie, I think because apparently the mandate is different now. They're not requiring you to be vaccinated, so I think he might come back in January.
So that's my point. Oh, they changed the mandate?
Something like that. I heard Adam Silver was talking about it. He might come back in January.
Either they'll keep Kyrie or they get a point guard, like maybe like a De'Aaron Fox or Malcolm Brogdon. One of those two.
Isn't there a trade deadline in February?
Yes, but if I had to guess, I think they'll keep Kyrie. That's just a guess for me.
Yeah, they gotta keep Kyrie, man. They're gonna
Kyrie
need
comes
him
back, and he's gonna have a lot of months to get his legs under him. If he comes back healthy with Kevin Durant and James Harden, they'll be tough to beat, man.
Yeah.
Now let's say
you ain't lying about that.
And Kyrie hasn't played this February. What do? You trade him?
Say that again, man. If he doesn't come back till February,
say they don't lift the mandate and they still require you to be vaccinated, and it's February and he hasn't played a game. What do you do?
If I do decide to trade Kyrie, I'm trying to get a point guard that can not only get guys involved, but can also shoot the ball to get the pressure of James Harden and Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
So to me, if he doesn't come back by February, I may trade him.
I think at that point you have to because he hasn't played in a year.
Right.
And at that time he's going to be rusty.
Facts.
Wow.
Facts. But if I have to guess, this is just a guess, I think Kyrie comes back. I just have a weird feeling he's going to come back.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he has any intentions of getting vaccinated. It all depends on New York's mandate. If they change the mandate and they say, hey, you don't need to be vaccinated anymore.
I mean, that's true, but he can also change his mind. So anyone can change
I doubt
his
he's
mind.
going to change his knowing Kyrie. I doubt he already – how are you going to go months without playing and then be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to take the vaccine now?
Good point, but not every player. But there are some players who have the right to change their mind. It may look crazy, but we don't know how Kyrie's going to do in the future. Maybe he might take the vaccine, or maybe they might change the mandate. So we don't really know what's going to happen with Kyrie. Even without Kyrie, you don't think a healthy James Harden and Kevin Durant and Joe Harris kid enough could come out the East? You don't think so?
Like I said, it all depends because there's still the Heat.
True.
Because I've told everyone I was high on the Heat.
The Heat are a sleeper team, man. That team
I've said this before the season even started that people were sleeping on the Heat. Mm-hmm. I said do not sleep on them. They're going to be at least a top 3 seed in the East.
Wow.
Right. At least you're more reasonable, great when it comes to the Heat. Zach, Steven, they're like, Warriors
because
do this in the playoffs.
They have 3 elite defenders. You got Kyle Lowry. You got PJ Tucker. That was a big move. That was a big move.
Mhm.
And you got Jimmy Butler, who's a great defender, and
And
you have
keep
o-
scoring too.
and you have
But
Oladipo coming back too.
it depends. It's gonna take him time though. Oladipo's gonna take him time.
I mean, it's not like he's not like a great player, but he's still a
Good
good
player.
player though.
True. And don't forget, you got Morris, who's a good defender, and don't forget 3-point shooters: Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, PJ Tucker.
And Tyler Hero has been going off lately too. He's been playing a lot better.
He's had a great season.
Yeah.
PJ. I said PJ Tucker, right? Kyle Lowry.
Like I said, that's another team too where I would not be surprised if they made the finals.
I won't be surprised neither. They might even win. They can even win the championship.
I can see that happening too.
The Heat could win the championship. If the Heat play the Warriors in the finals, I would say Heat in 6. Because here's the thing: Jimmy Butler can neutralize Klay Thompson.
I think that Heat beat the Bucks.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
And
Yo, G Money, you know what's the rebuttal for that whole triple teaming or double teaming Steph in the playoffs? Is they're gonna have a wide open Klay Thompson.
Klay hasn't played in 2 seasons, so
exactly
hit shots.
Exactly. They're banking on the old Klay Thompson, but we don't even know.
Happen.
We don't know if that's even him.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody knows.
People keep saying, "Oh, you have to assume Klay's healthy." How can I assume that when he's out for 2 years? I can't just assume him being healthy. And here's the thing: Klay is a great shooter, but he can be streaky sometimes. Klay can be hot and cold. If he ain't hitting shots, how are they going to win in the playoffs? Though?
I think that's not gonna. I think the big decline you're gonna see is defense.
That's my point. Defense is going to be weaker.
Yeah.
Devin Booker.
I think he's still going to be a great shooter. He'll be a great shooter, but I don't see him being the same defender.
And that's going to be a problem because if they play like the Suns, Devin Booker's going to eat him alive in that series. Chris Paul can still ball out in that series. I know Steph Curry's a great player, but there have been times in which Steph Curry's been inconsistent against Chris Paul in the playoffs. It's true.
Can you see Klay Thompson being like what Reggie Miller was on the Miami Heat, a spot-up shooter?
Or you think Reggie Miller was on the Miami Heat?
No, not Reggie Miller. No, I'm talking about
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen. I'm all over the place with that. Ray Allen, yeah. Do you think?
I kind of see that, but I can see that. But do they need Klay to play some sort of defense? Because Robert took his jumpers not on. Then what?
Bro, if he's reduced to just a spot-up shooter, that's far from the Klay Thompson that we know because the Klay Thompson we know will at least be able to move around and get his own shot off and even shoot mid-range sometimes.
Right.
So
and teams could guard the
his defense was the most underrated aspect of his game.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
But people like Zach, Stephen A. don't get it. They think that Klay just gonna come out here and just bang threes, but they don't understand that he's still been out for 2 years. It's gonna take him game time the whole season for him to, get his feet under him. And remember, let's say Klay's not on. Are you gonna trust Jordan Poole in the playoffs? I haven't seen him play a playoff game. Are you gonna trust Damian Lee in the playoffs? I haven't seen him play a playoff game. Are you just Andrew Wiggins to be consistent in the playoffs? I don't. Draymond Green's get open shots. Prince, do you trust Draymond Green and Iguodala to hit open shots?
Bro, I don't trust Draymond Green with nothing.
Iguodala moved to like power forward now too.
I know, but I'm just saying that they could get open jump shots. Are they going to hit them? I don't know.
Wait, isn't Iguodala now like a power forward now too?
Around that, yes. Iggy's a good passer, a good defender, but this isn't prime Iguodala. He's older now.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't buy into the Warriors hype like Zach and Stephen A. Oh, but they have a great system. So did the Suns. What are we talking about? And even the Lakers too. I'll even pick the Lakers over the Warriors because here's the thing: who's gonna stop Anthony Davis in the paint? Nobody. Who's gonna stop LeBron James?
I mean, they have to first make the playoffs though. The Lakers.
I know that.
I think they would. I think the Lakers are a playoff team. I don't think they're a regular season team. You could really judge them in the playoffs.
Like I said, to me, it's Westbrook. They have to get rid of Westbrook.
They can still. I mean, they can. Do I think they will? I'm gonna say no.
But dude, they're not gonna win a championship with Russell Westbrook.
I agree with you. That's why
they can still get to the finals with Westbrook. He's been able.
I don't know if they could do that either.
They can. They can beat the Warriors in a 7-game series. They can beat them.
I don't think with Westbrook, no, because Westbrook he's so like when you see him with the ball, he's so sloppy.
What does that mean?
Watching him play is like so ugly.
What does that mean? LeBron's gonna handle the ball more, and don't forget, Rondo's gonna get more minutes.
So you're gonna have Westbrook be a spot up shooter?
No, they're not gonna force Westbrook to be a shooter. He can still attack the rim, and also Anthony Davis will get touches in the paint and he can hit the mid-range shot. Don't forget, Dwight Howard guard the interior. Carmelo Anthony can hit big shots for you in the playoffs. Yeah, he can be streaky sometimes, but he can hit big shots for you in the playoffs.
Yeah, I see. When it comes to the Lakers, man, they got a lot of veterans. I just don't look at them as a regular season team. I think they're going to do just enough to get into the playoffs.
And Zach
that's
is
it.
being delusional. If Klay Thompson does not play against the Suns, no way the Warriors win. I'm not going to argue that.
Realistically, a lot of these championship contender teams don't take the regular season serious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Nets care about the regular season too much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Lakers do. They're just waiting to the postseason.
Like the Timberwolves, though. OKC. How are you gonna blow a 20-point lead to OKC?
I admit the Lakers have flaws, bro. We're not saying the Lakers will win the title. I don't believe they will. I'm just saying that I trust them. Other than the Suns, I trust them over the Nuggets because Jamal Murray isn't healthy. Jokic will get tired. I don't trust Michael Porter in the playoffs. 2, the Jazz are frauds to me. Like Rudy Gobert will get exposed again. Donovan Mitchell will score points, will take bad shots, and no one in the Jazz is reliable. And the Warriors, I understand Westbrook can be erratic, but so can Steph Curry sometimes. So can Steph Curry.
Erratic with Westbrook.
Doesn't matter. Steph Curry can be erratic sometimes. And Steph Curry barely beat Westbrook in 2016. So it's
G Money, I think we just gonna have to deal with it because I think the Warriors is gonna be the hottest team in the regular season.
No, I like Golden State.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like.
Warriors. I got nothing against them either. I just don't believe in them come playoff time.
Warriors first seed? Hell no. They're not gonna be number 1 seed. No, they're gonna cool off at some point. No.
So what seed do you predict them?
Maybe top 4, maybe top 4 in the East. I mean, the West. I'm sorry. I think the Jazz will get better in the regular season because since it's the regular season, we're talking about here.
The Jazz, I don't have faith in that team.
Not even in the regular season?
In the playoffs.
No, playoffs, no.
Yeah.
We're just talking about regular season. In the regular season, I think the Jazz will get better.
Who's your top 3 seeds?
For the end of the season?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have to be in order or it can be strategy?
Just name 3.
Suns, Jazz, maybe between Lakers or Warriors, one of them.
I don't think I think they're going to be the same as last year, 7th.
I think. Don't sleep on the Nuggets. The Nuggets in the regular season are good, so don't sleep on the Nuggets.
No, I'm talking about the Lakers. I think they're going to be a play-in team.
No, I know that. We just talk about top 3 in the West.
You think the Lakers going to be a play-in team?
They were a play-in team last year.
Yeah, but injuries happen.
His injuries now. LeBron's injured for a month.
LeBron is early in the season. He'll come back, man.
He's injured for a whole month, though.
What does that mean? That doesn't mean nothing.
And they're losing to teams like the Timberwolves, the Thunder.
Okay, but it's still early in the season. It doesn't mean he's going to be out the rest of the season.
Dude, there's going to be a lot. Knowing who 80, there's going to be injuries with that team.
So Steph Curry can get hurt. Steph Curry can get hurt because he can get hurt too. Don't forget. So you guys say the same things about other teams.
No, but these guys are injury prone though.
Same thing with Steph Curry. What's your point? Steph Curry is injury prone. Donovan Mitchell can get injured too. So let's not pretend that those teams can get hurt.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I understand where you're coming from, though. Great one. I don't think LeBron will play most of this regular season. I think he's going to miss a couple, even more games
for 1 month.
Yeah.
And knowing Anthony Davis is that dude's made out of glass. So every year, there's always issue with even that year in the bubble. They got lucky because they got 4 months. I'm not taking away their championship; they won, but they got 4 months off.
Yeah,
I mean that's true, but hey, COVID happened.
If it wasn't for the bubble, I don't know if those guys would have sustained over the whole regular season and the playoffs.
And Zach, main reason why I got the Nets winning at all because I think Harden's gonna be better when healthy. Kevin Durant's still good. We're talking about the same Nets team that might have been the Bucks if Durant's foot was just smaller. And also, you can argue that if the Nets would have been the Bucks, they could have been the Hawks. And who knows against the Suns? So,
my heart's beating the Heat, but I can't trust the Heat though. I want to see them win too because they all play with so much fire. But I don't trust Jimmy Butler in the playoffs.
Ooh, consistency? Okay, I understand he was horrible in the playoffs last year.
He's always I don't think he's a true super. He's a great player, but I don't think he's a true number 1
superstar. I agree with that. He's not a superstar. So who do you think is going out the East? I know it's early, but that's a pretty.
I think the Nets. I don't know. I'm iffy because my heart's telling me Heat, but my mind's telling me Nets.
So listen to your mind then.
The Nets. My mind says the
Nets.
Because if the game is close, I trust Kevin Durant and James Harden. Jimmy Butler is good, but this is the same Jimmy Butler got destroyed by the Bucks last year. And bam, Kyle Lowry is good, but Kyle Lowry can come and go in the playoffs sometimes. So we have to consider that. I like the Heat. The Heat are a good team. Even though I think Miami's a dark horse team, they still have a lot of flaws. Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero streaky in the playoffs too. We had to consider that.
Yeah, I don't question their defense. I question their offense and ability to. Because they remind me a lot of those Pistons teams.
Mm-hmm.
They remind me kind of like them, where they didn't really have a true superstar.
Right.
But they were like built on defense and like coaching and stuff like that. Because Spoelstra's a good coach, and they have like elite defense as well.
Right.
But in a 7-game series, though, I do pick them to beat the Bucks.
I can see that.
And I said this before the season even started.
I can see that. I can see them.
They defend Giannis better than any team in the league. Look at Giannis' stats.
What season is this for LeBron James? It's 20th, right?
19th.
Oh, 19th. Okay, 19th. Wow.
19th. Yeah.
So,
because if you look at Giannis' stats last year,
he struggled against the Heat last year.
Yeah, statistically, that Heat series was his worst series. I know they swept them, but statistically, Giannis did not have a good series.
I agree with that. It's just that the supporting cast was just stronger, but I agree with that.
And the Heat had a stagnant offense too.
Yeah,
that's the only issue with the Heat.
No ball movement, inconsistent 3-point shooting.
Yeah.
To me, even though I think the Heat have a shot to get to the second round, maybe the Eastern Conference Finals.
So, what teams do you think can beat the Heat besides the Nets?
I still think the Bucks have a good shot. I think
with PJ Tucker, I don't think so.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think Milwaukee still has enough shooting. Grayson Allen's going to help. I talk about the playoffs. Also, you got, if the Heat were to make the finals, just a hypothetical, the Lakers or the Suns, in my opinion, could beat the Heat 4 times.
Like that, I don't think the Bucks have any chance winning the championship without PJ Tucker.
So you're saying that Milwaukee is going to be a 1-year wonder? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, like I said, they lost PJ Tucker
and Brian Forbes too. Forbes could help too. Brian Forbes too, because he can shoot.
Well, he didn't play that much last year in the final, did he?
I know, but he can still help with the 3-point shooting too. I understand that, but he can help with the free. He played well.
No, but I don't remember him even like getting that much playing time though in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
No, but with PJ Tucker, they're better because what's it called? If PJ Tucker didn't play that game 7, Katie might have had 80 points.
You think 80? I said 50 plus.
I mean, I'm just giving a number, but he could have had 80.
If he would have dropped 80, he would have won by 20, 30 plus. If he dropped 80 plus.
No, I'm saying with PJ Tucker playing that great defense, he scored
48, 49.
Now, if he didn't have PJ Tucker guarding him, he could have got a lot more.
I agree with that. I agree.
Yeah. No, I was just saying 80. I was exaggerating a little bit.
I know. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah. But who do you think comes out the West? You don't think the Lakers win the West? Who do you think
I originally picked the Suns, but I would not be surprised if the Warriors do.
I don't see it, man. I just think we're over.
I have them going to the Western Conference Finals against the Suns.
All right, so you're saying they go to the Western Conference Final, but you think they lose to the Suns in how many games?
It's gonna be. I think it's a 7-game series. I think it's gonna be close.
Okay. Wait, so you think the Lakers a second round knockout? Great one.
Maybe even first. Who knows?
Whoa! Wow, man.
So great one. You're saying Suns Nets, right? As of right now, Suns Nets, right?
Yeah.
Same matchup.
No, that was what I picked even before the season started.
Okay, who do you think wins the championship if that matchup happens? Just a hypothetical.
Depends on Kyrie. If everyone's healthy on the Nets win. If Kyrie doesn't play, I think the Suns could pull it off.
Okay, so you're undecided who wins the championship. So you're saying that either KD gets his 3rd ring or Chris Paul gets his 1st ring, right? You're undecided.
Yeah, I could even see Denver getting to the finals too.
I don't see it, man. Jamal Murray's not healthy. I don't trust Michael Porter in the playoffs. Austin Rivers had one.
Michael Porter really dipped down, man. He was supposed to be a rising star.
I don't trust the Nuggets, man.
The Bulls passed up on them too. They got Wendell Carter and stuff.
Yeah, Michael Porter's a good player. I like Michael Porter, but he's inconsistent. Do you trust Michael Porter in the playoffs? I don't.
How many years has he been in the league? 2 years, 3 years?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I'm saying he's gonna get better eventually.
I mean, yeah, but when? He's a good player, but when? Because
but he got drafted 2018?
Yes. I mean, he's a good player. I'm not denying his talent. I'm just saying that I don't trust him in big games right now in the playoffs, especially against great defensive teams. Don't forget.
Yes, but here's the thing. He was going up. So you don't go up, then go back down. He's supposed to continue to go up.
And remember,
it's too early. You can't base it off what you're saying right now.
So if he keeps going up and down, that just makes him inconsistent then.
Yeah, but I am going to base what I'm seeing right now a little bit because it's also look at the past too. We keep saying wait and see. But
no, but he's only played 2 full seasons.
But my point I'm saying is that what I'm trying to say is that I don't trust him in big games in the playoffs. That's what I believe. Also, the fact is, Jokic is going to do what he can, but he's not a defender like that. Teams are going to exploit him one-on-one. Don't forget about that. Also,
he's a fighter now.
Joker?
You can fit up them hands now.
Yeah, he can knock you out. And
Morris got suspended or no? Morris only got fined, right?
Yeah, he got fined.
I think he also got suspended too.
No, I heard he only got fined.
He only got fined? Wow.
That's what I heard. I'm not. What?
But another reason why I don't see Denver.
Was it Markeith or was it Marcus?
Markeith. It's Markeith. Marcus is on the Clippers.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the reason why I don't believe in the Nuggets too. Do you trust Mike Malone in the playoffs as a head coach? I don't. I'm sorry. It's like we gotta stop believing some of these teams. Because here's the thing, though, the Joker's going to get tired in the fourth quarter. I understand Michael Porter is young. I understand that. But the fact of the matter is that he's been inconsistent in the playoffs. We gotta be honest. Jamal Murray hasn't played since April. We don't know how he's going to look from injury.
Yeah, Marquise Morris only got fined. He didn't get suspended.
Oh, okay.
But I heard he's dealing with a neck injury or something like that, so I don't know.
Yeah, his neck snapped back from that push.
Yeah, so he's out because of his neck injury.
All right, Zach.
He only
if you
got
want to
fined.
believe in the Warriors, Nuggets, and Jazz, you can believe in those teams. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't believe in the Jazz for reasons. The Warriors.
Jazz, they're not even in this discussion.
The Jazz are frauds. I don't know why people can't get this to their head.
Oh, that's the one team I'll say the Lakers are better than.
The Lakers are better than the Nuggets, in my opinion, when healthy. The Lakers are better than. Here's what I believe. When healthy, the Lakers are better than every team in the West. Other than maybe the Suns, the Lakers are better than every team in the West.
I don't know why. Just because, I feel like the people are just overrating them just because they have LeBron.
No, we're not overrating the Lakers. Here's the thing. I never said they'll win the championship. I'm not saying that, man.
Wait, you think they're going to go to the
conference final when healthy, depending on matchup, yes. And
Prince, you have them going to the finals, right?
Yeah, because look, they still got a big three. They got a bunch of former All-Stars. I mean, if they come together, they fully healthy. I don't see nobody really beating them. The only challenge is probably Phoenix. That's it.
It's not about stars. It's more about systems and stars, though.
Yeah, but they might figure things out, though. It's still, like you said, it's early, right? They might figure things out.
Well, I said this before the season even started too. I don't trust this team.
Bro, I seen teams go to the finals just based on star power.
Cavs too, 2015.
I mean, that's the East, though. This is not the East.
Doesn't matter. They went to the finals and they were playing.
And LeBron was still in his prime.
What does that mean? He was still in his 30s. My point is, what does that mean? Like
he was still in his prime. What?
That doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah,
the Cavaliers were no, it does not. The Cavaliers were average in the regular season, went to the finals every single season. Even 2018. LeBron was playing his prime in 2018.
Well, yeah, his prime was probably till last year against the Lakers and he won the championship. That was probably his last year of his prime.
Okay, okay. I'm not saying the Lakers will win the title. I'm not saying that. I think they lose in the playoffs. I'm just saying is that we have seen LeBron and AD win before. We have seen Dwight Howard win.
In the bubble.
What does that mean? They still won a championship, bubble or not?
Yeah, but that, like I said, they had 4 months off though. They're not going to have 4 months off again.
Okay, but all right, you can say all of that, but they still have won. Those are facts. Also, Carmelo Anthony, yes, he has won, but he's been to a conference final with the Nuggets. So
and he's not in his prime. I know he's been great this year, but he's another guy he's not in his prime anymore either.
Yo, Zach, I'm not saying the Suns will win the title. No one's saying that. I picked them to lose to the Nets, though. I'm saying that I think the Suns can win the West this year because I don't believe in the Jazz for many reasons. I don't believe in the Nuggets. I don't know what you see in this Denver team because Michael Porter, again, we keep saying wait and see, but it's the same story with them in the playoffs. Also, Jamal Murray hasn't played since April? And do you trust an old Jeff Green like Austin Rivers? I don't.
Is it Clippers beating the
Timberwolves? Yes, they're blowing the hell out of Timberwolves. Predictable.
Wow.
So, the Lakers are playing too?
They beat the Wolves. In fact, they won by 27.
Wow, damn.
Wait, didn't AD get injured yesterday or something like that?
Nah, he's fine.
Okay.
And
I don't know. Like I said, if they trade Westbrook, I can see that, but with Westbrook and LeBron, that Westbrook's a whole horrible fit with that team.
I mean, I agree as far as them winning the championship. As far as them making the finals, that's still possible. It's not like it can't happen. It's still possible because
So if the Lakers and the Nets are in the finals, y'all got the Nets beating them?
6 games, yes.
Hmm.
The Nets will beat the Lakers, absolutely.
Well, who did you have winning the finals originally?
I had the Nets before the season. To be honest, I had the Nets. I'm like, okay.
Oh, I got the Lakers and Nets. I just don't know who's gonna win.
So you still understand it's gonna win the championship if that matchup happens?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I would tell you out of their big threes, the Brooklyn Nets big three looks a little more formidable because you got KD and LeBron. And based off what I've seen, I don't care what nobody says. I don't care about the stats. LeBron can't guard Kevin Durant. I've seen it too many times.
I agree.
You know, so
Anthony Davis is gonna have to guard him.
Okay, maybe that. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's a solid defender, but I think KD's still gonna give him buckets. But I think he might be able to slow him down a little.
Yeah,
just a little.
But you still have James Harden. I understand Harden's been up and down in the playoffs, but remember, he's actually played well the past few years in the playoffs until injury. So we gotta consider that. And
I think Kyrie Irving is a bad matchup for Russell Westbrook if they guard each other. So I mean, it could go.
Kendrick Nunn's a decent defender. I think he could probably guard Kyrie, but
I agree with you, Zach. Harden's the best shooting guard in the NBA. I agree with you on that one. That now you're making sense with Harden, Zach. Now you're making more sense.
Well, he thinks Harden's a better shooting guard than Kobe. So
no, he said right now. He said of all.
No, I think I've heard him. I think I've heard him say he was better than Kobe.
If you really believe that, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I think it was. I'm not sure. I don't want to put words in Zach.
I think we could give that title to Harden by default, but I would tell you this much: Devin Booker is catching up to him,
and you're going to see
they continue to win.
Time. I'm telling you, Devin Booker's going to start in the playoffs. People need to remember this. He was dropping 40 bombs in the finals.
Yep. If the Suns go to the finals again this year, I put Devin Booker above James Harden, especially if the Nets don't get to as of right now for that best shooting guard. So do
you think Devin Booker's better than Bradley Beal?
Right now, that's subjective.
No,
I say 50-50.
No. Yeah, that's 50-50. But see, at the end of the day, it comes by who's winning. If Devin Booker goes down to the finals again, come on, man. We got to give him some credit at some point.
Potentially, if he even wins the title this season,
or become Finals MVP, we're not going to give this man no credit.
I think right now Devin Booker is right there with like Donovan Mitchell. They're like both really.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I'm not saying Harden. He's better than Harden, but I would have to rank him above Harden if he goes to the finals and Harden flames out in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, come on now, man. I mean, we can't just keep giving
right now, though, I think he's like He's matched up right with. I'd probably put Bradley Beal a little above him, but I think he's right there with Donovan Mitchell. You could say either or.
Yeah. I agree with that. I love Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's a great player. He's athletic. He can shoot. My thing with Donovan, he needs to make his teammates better.
Oh yeah.
He needs to get rid of Rudy Gobert.
Oh yeah.
He's in the MVP race right now.
Unbelievable. And the Jazz are actually struggling.
I don't know how this happens every year. Rudy Gobert, every year he's in the title for MVP.
We can't give passes to guys that if they playing on good teams and they keep coming up short. If Durant,
Lillard, he had good teams going to win.
But even more so for those guys because they're playing on good teams. If the Nets can't win a championship this year or even go to the finals, they got to get called out for that. It's the same thing. It's the same thing for LeBron James. You playing with two all-stars. I don't care if you don't fit good with Westbrook. Make it work. If the Kevin Durant and James Harden could get to the finals with him, you should find a way to get to the finals with him. There's no excuses, man. We can't keep giving these guys passes if they underperform in the playoffs.
I agree with that. But personally, for me, who I think comes out the West, I got the Suns beating the Lakers in 6 or 7 games, but I would not be surprised if the Lakers win the West. The Clippers, man, I got to see how Kawhi let him look.
For me, that's the Warriors. I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors make the finals.
I mean, that's fine, but like I said a million times, I haven't seen Klay Thompson play a game in 2 years. I haven't seen Jordan Poole, James Wiseman, Damian Lee in the playoffs. I haven't seen Andrew Wiggins in the playoffs since 2018. I haven't seen Otto Porter in the playoffs since 2018. It's like, I know you may be.
Who did Otto Porter make it the playoffs with? The Wizards.
Wizards.
Okay.
Washington, yes.
Oh, I played
Washington.
Toronto that year, right?
Yeah, the winner goes Toronto. Yeah, the Wizards lost in the first round to the Raptors. I just don't believe in the Warriors like Zach does or Stephen A. or me in the media. I just don't believe in the Warriors like that. Yes, they won a championship, but that was a different roster. You know what I mean? That was a whole different team. You had Sean Livingston, Maurice Spates, Leandro Barbosa, guys who've been deep in the playoffs. And even the last two rings, they had Kevin Durant and JaVale McGee. Look what we're talking about. This is a whole different roster. And Clay was healthy at that time. Yes, he may not be athletic, but he still needs to shoot the ball. And remember, he still needs to – we haven't seen him shoot the ball. You can't just look at videos saying, oh, he's going to do this on the court. We don't know that. Ben Simmons shot threes fluently in videos. Was he done on the court for
Well, G-Money, that this year's Jazz. The same hype the Jazz got last year is switched over to the Warriors.
And then they'll lose
but they have a guy who's a 3-time champion, though.
I understand that, but that's a different roster. I understand it, but those were different teams, though.
Like I said, I'm not going to say this about, like I said, I don't want to eat my words, and then you see Warriors in the finals.
Hey, if I'm wrong and the Warriors win the title, I'll come.
I have them going to the. I think they're probably the second best team in the West right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's still early, but hey,
it's early. It's regular season.
Yeah.
If me G Money wrong, we'd come on here and publicly get pit apology to everybody.
Hey, Steph Curry, you got your fourth ring.
Pay up too.
Steph Curry, you got your fourth ring. Clay, you got your fourth ring. Dre, you were a beast in the playoffs. Hey, I was wrong. Prince and I were wrong. If you win, but if they lose, I don't want to hear about Curry being out. I don't want to hear about Clay being out. I don't want to hear about injuries. I don't want to hear about COVID if they lose. I don't want to hear nothing if the Warriors lose. I don't care about this guy was out because I kept warning y'all injuries can happen towards the Warriors too.
Oh, yeah. We got to stop using that injury excuse for every time a team loses because injuries are part of the game. Nobody's 100% healthy anyway when they playing. So, I mean, it is what it is with that. So,
right.
But
but right now my pick though, I probably pick the Suns and the Nets. I wouldn't be surprised if the Heat end up going to the finals.
Same here.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, but at the same time, I'm gonna still give the edge to the Nets and the Bucks.
So, Prince, you would be surprised if the Warriors made the finals this year?
I would be a little bit because I don't really think they're good enough to make the finals. I'd see them as a good regular season team.
Zach. And hang on, Zach. I don't care if people believed in the Warriors. I don't care. They can believe in the Warriors. Doesn't mean I do. Prince doesn't. So who cares if he believe in the Warriors?
It's just a regular season. Teams win 60 games all the time and don't make it to the finals. So
no, but there's a difference when you win 60 games when you have a true superstar, and you win 60 games with like Donovan Mitchell or like Jeff Teague.
Yeah, but I seen LeBron win 60 games twice with Cleveland and still got knocked out in the second round.
And a lot of that had to do with playoff experience. I mean, I know he did go to the finals.
That's what we're talking about with the Warriors. They don't have it.
No, but Curry's a former champion, though.
Doesn't matter, great one. Doesn't mean nothing. The Warriors don't have a lot of playoff experience. What does that mean? Nothing.
No, but they have a real champion, though. They have Steph Curry, who's a 3-time champion.
Bro, get this to your skull for a moment. Get this to your head. Steph Curry is going to get double and triple team in the playoffs. Clay isn't healthy. Draymond Green is not the Draymond of years past.
I mean,
that's not even saying much. He was in his prime. He was 11 points a game. That was.
He used to be a really great defender. Now he's like.
Yeah, he was. His defense was his thing. He was a great defender for about 2 to 3 seasons.
That's my point. So how the Warriors going to win? And don't forget, if they play the Brooklyn Nets, I mean, I trust Kevin Durant more than anyone in the Warriors. To be honest with you. If they play the Miami Heat, Miami has the defenders to slow down Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. If they play the Milwaukee Bucks, the Bucks have the length and the size to bother the Warriors.
Oh yeah.
Give me a second.
So it's like again.
Giannis will feast on Giannis will feast on the Warriors. He probably be dropping another 40 points a game.
Zach, people say the Warriors have more playoff experience, bro. What is that, bro? That's like 4 guys on the Warriors. The Suns, Jay Crowder has playoff experience. D Book has playoff experience. Aiden has playoff experience now. Crowder has playoff experience. Chris Paul has playoff experience. Cameron Payne has playoff experience. Frank Kaminsky has playoff experience. McGee has playoff experience. So what are we talking about? The Suns, to me, have more playoff experience than the Warriors, in my opinion. The Suns were just in the finals last year.
Yeah. I mean, hey man, it's just they're the hot new toy right now. The Warriors are the hot new toy. People like, they're hot. People jumping on the bandwagon. Steph hitting threes. He's, lighting the crowd up. People like that stuff. It's entertaining. But watch when playoffs come, it come crashing down.
Facts. And I don't want to hear about injuries. I don't want to hear about injuries or suspensions. I don't want to hear all that because I warned y'all about all this. Prince and I warned y'all.
Word.
It's like this war. Listen, I like Golden State. They're a good team. But it's regular season. When they won the championship, those were different teams. You can't compare this team.
That was a complete different roster, basically. The only guys that you have is just your regular three, which is Clay, Steph, Draymond.
Zach Bazemore's not on the Warriors. Zach Bazemore's not on the Warriors. He's on the Lakers, bro. And dude, Iguodala's old. What are you talking about? Klay Thompson has 2 injuries.
Yeah.
Draymond Green's not the same player. He's good, but he's not the same player.
Why didn't play this series so far or no?
Wait, what?
Why is it? Because I don't watch the Wiseman been playing, right, or no?
No, he hasn't played at all.
Yeah, he's been out for a while.
That Stephen A. Smith guy, he says Klay Thompson and James Wiseman is the key. Fully healthy, they win the championship.
He can think what he wants, but his opinion isn't valid to me because here's the thing. Klay hasn't played in 2 years. Wiseman hasn't played in a while and has no playoff experience.
Mm-hmm.
So this narrative that this team's winning the championship, it's like...
Oh, one team we are sleeping on, though. If Kawhi does come back, that's another team you have to worry about, the Clippers.
True, but it depends how Kawhi looks. That's why it depends how he looks, though.
Yo, what are the Clippers' record so far?
I think they're 8-4.
Didn't they win today?
They beat the Timberwolves. Let me check the record. They've won 7 in a row. Let me check. The Clippers are 8-4. Yeah.
8-4. Okay, that's pretty good to hold it down until Kawhi come back.
Hey, they proved me wrong. I thought the Clippers would be an average team without Kawhi. They proved me wrong. So far, they're playing well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I said that's another team that people are. I even forgot about them.
If they're healthy, they can do something. But it's if they're healthy, they can do something. Yeah.
One mistake they made though, getting rid of Beverly for Bledsoe, that was a terrible trade. I don't know why.
Mediocre. I mean, Bledsoe has played.
They
well.
only got Bledsoe in return, right?
Yes.
Did they get anyone else?
I don't think so. But Bledsoe has
played. You give away Rondo and Beverly for Bledsoe, who's been known as a player.
They put Bledsoe on there for some more offensive power because Kawhi going.
Mm-hmm.
So they just need a little more kickstart. That's why I think he's on there.
Right.
I heard he's shooting terrible.
Bledsoe, let me check. Eric Bledsoe, let me see.
You know what they used to call him Baby LeBron. That was his nickname. Yes, Baby LeBron. Yeah, they used to call him Baby LeBron.
Oh yeah, Bledsoe shooting 37%, 38% from the field, 21% from 3. That's bad.
21%.
No, listen. Bledsoe this season is shooting 37% from the field, 21% from 3. That's ass.
I told you he's so bad.
With a capital A.
Yeah.
He was the reason.
Yeah, man.
But the Clippers went again. If the Clippers were healthy, I can see that they could be a dangerous team, like you said, great one. I just don't know if Kawhi is going to play. I don't know. I don't know.
No, but what's it called? Bledsoe was a big mistake. Getting rid of Beverly.
And that's gonna be their downfall. That's another reason why I think the Clippers will lose in the
I
playoffs.
need another guy who needs, but they should trade Bledsoe too.
I agree. He's been
the problem is, who would, if you're a team, who would you trade for Bledsoe? It's not like to have
maybe John Wall. John Wall.
Say that again.
John Wall.
If you're the Warriors, if you're the Wizards, why would you trade Bledsoe for John Wall?
I mean, Wall can, even though he's injured.
I'm sorry, he's on the Rockets. I forgot. He's on the Rockets.
Yeah, John Wall is fresh. He's not even injured. They just don't want to play him.
And I don't blame him. He's on a bad team. It's like
they said, hey,
he's
we're rebuilding. We're gonna pay you money to not play basketball.
Right.
So that was their decision. They don't want him playing. They just rather keep him healthy for trade.
Right. But to me, man, people say the Warriors have more playoff experience than the Suns. I disagree. Because let's look at the bench too with the Warriors and Suns. Cam Johnson, playoff experience. Cam Payne, playoff experience. Kaminsky, playoff experience. McGee, playoff experience. Shaman, playoff experience. Can I keep going?
Yeah. Yo, G Money, they're just saying that because they think that this Warriors team is going to be remake to the 2015, 2016.
It's not. Nader,
Yeah, I don't
playoff
see it.
experience. The Warriors, let's look at their team. I mean, Jordan Poole, no playoff experience. Bielisa, one time in the playoffs. Wiggins, one time.
Wait, what
in
is the
playoffs.
Warriors record right now?
They're
11
number
and
one.
1.
They're number one.
11-1. So to sustain this, they're going to have to every 10 games they got to win 9 out of every 10 games to
That's
get
not
real
gonna
highlights.
happen.
That's not going to happen. You know, so.
Damian Lee, no playoff experience. Otto Porter, one time in the playoffs. What real playoff is other than Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Iggy? What real playoff experience do they have? It's like, do people even think before they talk? Like, what are we talking about? Listen, the Warriors are a good team, and I like the way they play. But like we agree, Prince.
Yeah.
Teams are going to be physical with Steph Curry, and I love Steph Curry. Steph Curry is a great player, but there's been times in which he's falling flat on his face at times.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta be
yo,
honest.
bro. Just imagine if the Warriors end up keeping this streak somewhat, and they like 5-29 or something, or 29-5. I think the hype train
we'll
would be
get
big.
more, and then people will say, "Oh, but they're going to win the championship."
Yeah.
It's like regular season. What does that mean? The Warriors went sitting 3.
Yeah, people are doing the same thing with the Bulls too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know there's Bulls fans that think they're actually going to the finals.
That's not going to happen. I like the Bulls. They have a good young core.
That's a team where you can say where they have like zero playoff except DeMar DeRozan. But
and Vucevic. That's it.
I mean, what?
And
I mean,
Caruso.
he's only made the playoffs against Toronto that one year, right? And they
he made the playoffs in 2012 with Philly, but he didn't play. And then with Toronto in 2019.
He was in the league that long. I thought he made it. I don't know if he was in the league for that long.
And then listen. He made the playoffs in 2012 with Philly.
Was he getting playing time or no?
He didn't play. 2019 he played against Toronto, and then 2020 against Milwaukee. That's it. That's his playoffs. DeRozan's been to the playoffs, and Caruso's been to the playoffs. We know that.
I think they're like that Toronto team before they got over the hump where they were just mediocre, but they didn't have a true superstar.
Trash. Yo, Zach, I respect the Warriors culture. They're a good team. We're not saying they're trash, but you're acting said the Warriors are perfect or something. It's like, dude, they're a good team, but they have flaws like every other team.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like people keep acting as if Klay Thompson's just gonna be dominant. It's gonna take him time.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna take him time. Let him get his legs under him, okay?
Wow.
Also, can we see how Jordan Poole, James Wiseman, Damian Lee, Bielitsa, Wiggins, etc., Gary Payne III look in the playoffs consistently?
He's not even a starter. He's like a role player.
Who?
Gary Payne
the third. Yeah, he's a role player. Yeah. It's like people overhyping this team. Like, oh, this team's going to win a championship. Yes, they won before, but that was a different team. I repeat myself many times. Why is it can't stick to people's head? Stop telling me Steph Curry's won 3 rings. He's a great player, but he had Kevin Durant for 2 of them, and then 2015 was a different roster. Clay was healthy at that time. Draymond Green actually had a decent jump shot at that time.
Wow. And with that being said, we about to head up out of here.
Thank you.
G Money with the Warriors dagger. Yeah,
that's regular season, Zach.
We're gonna end up being ethered if they end up winning the championship.
And we'll ether them if they don't win the championship.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying that I'm not gonna be shocked if they do. If they do make it.
Hey man, we're real about it.
For that first year, I lost. I remember that year where they played the Cavs. I lost money. I lost money to the Warriors.
Zach, what does that mean? They're a good team, but that's regular season, Zach. The Jazz are the best regular.
I was like G Money 2015, where I thought they didn't have playoff experience, all this, but
no, they had playoff experience. Don't lie to yourself. Tony guys had playoff experience.
I mean, finals experience.
What does that mean? They still have playoff experience. What does that mean?
I mean, not true. Like what? Curry only made the playoffs two times.
Twice.
Twice.
But he's still been to the playoffs. So what's your point?
That's not true. Like most finals teams, they have finals experience.
Okay, but here's what you're not getting. Jordan Poole has no playoff experience. Damian Lee has 0 playoff experience. Otto Porter's been to the playoffs 1 time. Wiggins 1 time. Gary Payne III 0 times.
Wiggins always let me down.
Well, I said there's 3 best 3 top players have been in the finals.
What does that mean? That doesn't mean
Salute
nothing.
to you too, Z.
That doesn't mean nothing. Klay Thompson hasn't played in 2 years, man. Draymond Green, he's a good defender, but teams are good damn to shoot the ball. Is he gonna hit shots from the perimeter? No. And Steph Curry is great, but Steph Curry is not gonna have dominant playoff series consistently, especially against high level defensive teams like the Suns and the Lakers.
Tomorrow's Sunday, right?
Yes.
What's the biggest? Well, I had to answer great one. This one, G Money. What's the biggest football game on tomorrow? Because I forgot you didn't tell me.
Definitely, probably the Seahawks and Packers.
That's it. That's the best one.
There's Saints versus Titans. I think Titans win that.
I'm about to go see you guys.
All right.
There's the Bills versus Jets. Bills shockingly lost to the Jaguars last week. I don't know how that happened.
Okay.
Did you hear about the game or watch the highlights?
Yeah, I heard about the game.
Yeah, they lost I think it was 6-9 or something like that. A low scoring game. So there's that. Lions versus Steelers. Steelers should win. Colts versus Jaguars. I give it to Colts.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of uneven balanced teams going against superior teams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I picked something with maybe the Packers and Seahawks because Aaron Rodgers is playing.
And Sunday night is Chiefs and Raiders.
Chiefs and Raiders. I don't like the way Patrick been playing this season, but I'm gonna go with Packers and probably.
Yeah,
Seahawks.
I don't think they're not even right now. They're not even in the playoff hunt right now.
Yeah, man. I don't know what happened to him. He was supposed to be that dude.
They're what's it called? When it comes to making play, they might. I think they'll make it, but they have a chance of missing playoffs.
Word.
Yeah. Are the Eagles on bye week this week?
I think they are because I don't remember them having a game. I gotta look at the list again. That's why I was asking you because I forgot some of the list.
I didn't see them.
I was busy covering boxing tonight, so
yeah, I didn't see them on here. But yeah, I think the biggest game is probably the Packers and Seahawks, and Russell Wilson might come back too.
Yeah, all right, that sounds good.
Rodgers is clear to go. He's playing, but Wilson, it's a possibility.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. So with that said, man, salute. Have a good one, man.
You too.
All right, brother. We about to head up out of here, man. We saw a great boxing fight. If you haven't seen that fight, go on Showtime and watch that fight, man. Boxing is going to be on just about every Saturday on Showtime. That's what I'm telling you. Boxing needs to get back on Showtime, showing fights so people can watch, So with that being said, man, we out of here, though. Y'all have a good one. Peace.